Ozempic, is that how you say it? Intermittent fasting? Weight Watchers? Weight loss? I need to lose weight. How much weight do we need to lose weight? It gets harder as we get older. All of those things. But I'm going to actually share my intermittent fasting journey with you. All my failures and some of my successes. And I'm also going to show you my kitchen. For those of you who are around a little bit longer, if you're new to my channel, we moved into this place in July. So it's coming to you in pieces. Okay, Leedy, did you fall off the wagon again? I did. I got overconfident. I did, but I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. So I want to share a little bit of my intermittent fasting journey with you. I would like to just touch on the Ozempic. My thoughts on it, a little bit of what I've seen around me, and we'll go from there. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Leedy. I'm almost 75 years old. May, I'm going to be 75. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver, Canada. So welcome to my channel, and I hope you decide to stay. All my regular subscribers, hi, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, January is almost over. Well, this is a good time to be talking about diets, weight loss, lifestyle, all of that, right? Isn't that when everybody goes, New Year's resolution? Well, you know I don't make them, but I need to pay attention. And I need to share this because my intermittent fasting, I think, really has made a huge difference in my life. And it's personal, and it comes down to commitment. And that video I did about discipline, yeah, this is probably is what motivated me to make this video, because I should take some of my own advice sometimes. All right. Well, intermittent fasting, it's for those of you who have been around for a while, I slipped off again very slowly, very, very slowly. I have pretty well abandoned my intermittent fasting. I've been excited about intermittent fasting because I love something that can create a lifestyle for me rather than a diet or a system for a certain period of time. I've lived long enough now. I've done it all that I know it all comes down to lifestyle and discipline. Imagine that. Okay, well, I've struggled with my weight all my life. A lot of it in my own head, because a lot of it was from people around me that probably should have loved me a little bit more and not been so opinionated about my body. And then I realized, like, much later, that actually I was okay, but it's like ingrained in your head, right? When somebody says things about, shames you, body shaming, it's really hard to get rid of. And the reason I know that, I can't remember now if it was 2011 or 2013, I had gone down to a size 10. I'm between 5'8" and 5'9". That's a size 10. That is like, yeah, that's way too much weight for me to lose. I've never been a skinny, well, I shouldn't say I've never been a skinny person, but I've always had good shape. And anyway, that's the last time I wore a bikini. I think 61, I was 61 or 63. And I mean, I really loved it. I'm telling you, I strutted around that swimming pool in my bikini, and I loved every minute of it. The weird thing about it is, as great as I looked, I didn't feel it. I never felt like I was a person that could wear a bikini because it was all in my head. I couldn't see myself that way. So anyway, fast forward. Intermittent fasting became a thing. Everybody was talking about it. Did it work for me as far as losing weight? Yes, I lost, when I started finding my way off the wagon, I had lost 24 pounds. I was going for 30 pounds. I've put about 7 pounds back on. So what can I say? But it works. It works. I felt great on it. And like I say, it's personal. I have have to say this. You know how we always say, oh my gosh, I absolutely loved Weight Watchers. It really worked for me. And then you go, did it? It's just such a, everything inside of you has to change. Everything inside of us has to change in order for it to work. Okay, so anyway, last year I'm going to put that video up. I think I did a video in December for you. I was feeling so good. I had lost all that extra stuff around my waist. I have what they call an apron, never had one before. That kind of just showed up in the last 4 years. That was gone, almost all gone. Like, I don't mean gone and like being slimmer and hanging there. I'm talking like it was just gone. I felt so good. And then I got overconfident. We're moving, so I had excuses on why, I didn't have to stay within my 8 and 16 hours. Then, oh, well, we had social things going on. Oh, well, it's okay. It's only one day here, one day there. I totally ruined it for myself. I did. And I'm not happy about it because I mentally and physically, I felt great for the first time in a long, long time about how I looked. So anyway, no further ado, I made a commitment to myself, more than anything, decided to discipline myself to get back to the 16 and 8 hours. If you don't know intermittent fasting, that means for 16 hours, I don't eat. So basically, if you have a good night's sleep, which is 8 hours, it's only 8 hours you got to deal with that you can't eat. And then 8 hours I can't eat. I was to the point where I would eat, like I would have my first meal, depending, either 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I could wait till 2 o'clock because I wouldn't even feel hungry. So I was actually eating when I was hungry, not just because, it's time to eat, which was a good feeling. It felt great. I felt very empowered. Okay, so I'm going to link the video at the very end. And I'm also going to, when you check out that video, you will find some of my favorite, some of the favorite people that I follow that talk about intermittent fasting. Not people like myself, lay people. I'm talking about professionals, people that have like a doctor or MD at the end of their names. And of course, they can be crazy too, right? So you want to make sure you find a good one that makes sense. That isn't because there's so much out there now. It's common sense has to prevail somewhere. Ozempic, absolutely not. I will not do it. It's quick. That's the thing, right? We all want quick. We all want to see results. Personally, I wouldn't take it. I just have had too many friends, I'm going to say I've got about 4 girlfriends that are on it. I've got two have gone off it because they've had issues and adverse reactions to it. I've got one that's kind of teetering. I've got one that's been off it and she's gaining her weight back. And you can be apparently on it the rest of your life if you want, but I just don't get why you want to put that. Well, I just need to be quiet on that because these are personal choices and personal decisions, and not what works for me may not work for you. But I would highly recommend, if you've never tried intermittent fasting, I would really, really recommend it. Probably my biggest issue was, besides the fact that I fell off the wagon, is that, I could really see that I was getting loose skin. And of course, as we age, we lose our elasticity and we don't have as much collagen. But I just ramped up my face exercises. I do my castor oil, and that's it. I'm almost 75 years old. I'm going through an aging process. What can I say? I'm going to wrinkle. Okay. My kitchen. All right. Well, come on. I'll just walk you through it here. And I kind of just took it and thought, well, maybe you can just get a look and see what I have done here. Okay, let's go and have a look. Well, when you're in the living room or dining area, you are looking at the kitchen. So I promised that I would come back and show the kitchen a little closer now that it's kind of organized. And actually, one of you reminded me just the other day. Okay, well, since you can see this from the living room, I really tried to keep it as clean looking as I can. Now remember, I put these IKEA cabinets together because I hardly had any space whatsoever. I'm really happy how they turned out, and oh my gosh, I really needed these. I really, really did. I keep my fruit on there. And of course, I love this. One of our favorite places is Venice. Love this because we've been there 3 times now. And yes, I put these together myself, and it's just full. Yep, not that organized. Okay, so so it's all one room, as you can see. I didn't tidy up the other areas, but I just want to focus on the kitchen. Now, for those of you the first time visiting, this is our rental place. So, how do I not notice these things? Because, oh my gosh, my YouTube channel started about condo living, and here we are. This is a European fridge. It's very narrow. There's not much room in it. Definitely not buying a whole lot of stuff to put in the freezer. All these appliances are stainless steel, but it's really, really cheap stainless steel. And if you've ever had really good stainless steel versus, you know, something that's ordered by the masses and put into a apartment building, they're usually fairly cheap appliances, and these are just so difficult to keep clean. And so many people had their dishwashers go down. But anyway, that's supposed to be the advantage of renting. They come and fix them when they have time. Anyway, counters, I've just had to leave stuff as much as I can off the counter because it drives me crazy. And not only that, it's so messy. I really need things quite tidy. Now, I didn't want to buy a whole lot of stuff because this is a rental and I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in 6 months. So I just wanted to pick up a few things that I would enjoy having out here, or that I thought might make it look a little better. Those little plaques in our other place, the chicken I had in our other place. I really like this little basket for napkins. That's new. I bought all of that stuff. Oh, I think I bought that at Marshall's, and I did buy the basket at Marshall's as well for my, those are my placemats. And that's the actually placemats I had. Cutting board my son-in-law made. I love it. I use it all the time. It's got no, just beautiful wood, and I oil it. Basket's new. Napkin basket's new. The little plants, actually, I bought at the dollar store, which are really cute. Salt and pepper shaker. I've got salt actually in there, and my son-in-law made that. And then I got this little cute little dish basket. It's made of wood. And I know if you've seen any of my videos, I love my tea with my Manuka honey, and so I keep my turmeric and my cayenne pepper in here. So it's easy. The easier it is, the more committed I stay. So I really like that little dish there. Probably the best buy I made was this mat, this silicone mat. And the reason I bought it, well, first of all, to protect the glass top. It's, again, I had glass top before, and the glass has been incredible. This one is one pot on it and there's marks. So I'm forever cleaning and scrubbing it. Then the other thing is our toaster. You can see why I love this rubber mat, because if I'm not using my stove, I can just put my coffee maker there. I can put my toaster there, and I can turn on this vent, which is not that great of a vent, but I quite often have to go turn off the smoke alarm, but that frees up all my other counter space if we're having people over, or I just want to, whatever. It works for me. I love it. This mat is awesome. I really love it. And remember, there is no future in our past. Bring all the wonderful memories, all the really good lessons, and dream and imagine.